Alright, so today I thought I'd just have a little ride around. I just thought I'd ride around, but then I thought I'd go review my bike for you. It's a 2016 Honda RS150, acquired December 2015. That's with the confusion. It's seen 11,100 kilometers. So far, it's been great. It's been through a few crashes and drops. Nothing too serious, nothing that's bent the chassis majorly, so, built pretty well. The pegs are also pretty good. For a guy who's 5'5", I'm 5'5", with an inseam of like 30 inches, it's perfectly comfortable. I mean, I would have gone with a bigger bike, like a 600, but then I thought, if it's going to be my daily, 150 is it's definitely more than enough, It's pretty powerful, plenty of torque, so yeah, let's ride. Yep, and now my ass is cooking. Alright, so it's 150cc, it's double overhead cam, fuel injected. I mean, I almost bought a Raider instead of this RS150, but then I saw this and I thought I'd give it a go. Alright, so for a bike that's 150cc, it's pretty powerful and pokey, which I really like. And it's not too much power too, it's usable power. It's got good low-end torque, It makes about 15 or 16 horsepower, 12 or something like that, Newton meters of torque. Now let's see about that power, now that we're turning onto the highway here. As you can see, it's got plenty, It can easily get you up to the speed limit. So yeah, you're not gonna be looking for any more there, unless you want to go to the racetrack, in which you totally could with this thing. You just need a better set of tires and probably rear sets so the pegs will scrape. Because I've tried banking this one pretty hard, banking it hard. And it scrapes, it's really dangerous. So you need to address those slick pegs if ever you want to do some serious leaning, some knee dragging. Fuel economy is pretty great. Every day I have a commute that's about between one city and the other. Obviously I'm in the Tri-City area. I'm not going to specify which cities they are, but a full tank lasts me a week, and a full tank is like 140 pesos or something like that. So it's pretty good in that sense, for the amount of power and the fuel economy it offers. If you wanted to have more power, you could probably buy an ECU for this. No, you can buy an ECU for this, or you could buy the more powerful Raider R150 Fi. It is more expensive though. That is more expensive, the Raider. I'd like to review one of those soon, hopefully soon. I mean, they're starting to become more common, so maybe somebody's willing to lend me theirs, and that'd be great. So, let's see about that power again. This is what I mean by usable. It can get an overtake done really quickly. There's ample power to overtake. Plenty of power to overtake with. Which I found lacking in my previous motorcycle, and this is the perfect upgrade. See? Easy. The top speed of this is about Well, from what I tested, it's about 140 in a closed course. With, you know, with marshals and everything, I was able to hit the top speed of this. Engine response is fairly well. It rev matches easily. It revs quick, like, yeah, like so. Pretty good. Man, I need to find another adjective aside from good. Yeah, forgive me. I'm new to this whole motovlogging thing. Handling of this is pretty good. It's really stable at high speeds. It's just not very agile at high speeds. You can't really flick it over. Well, you could, but it's a bit difficult. Actually, I'm gonna show you something. Ooh. You can just, from a standstill, you can just slowly release the clutch, and this thing will start going on its own. Like, right here, no throttle. This is already slightly uphill, and it's going slow, but it's going. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's really good for crawling. Among the bikes I've ridden, this probably has one of the shortest first gears. Much to my annoyance when I'm going for acceleration, but for crawling around town it's actually pretty good. Because you can just pretty much let go of the clutch and it'll just go. Yeah, I did mention a while ago that there's no light switch, but there's a light switch, like there's a high beam and a low beam here. But that's about it. It's always on. Even the back is always on, like daytime running lights. Well, no, they're not daytime running lights. They're just running lights. They're always on. Is it our turn yet? Speak of the devil. Over there, on the other side of the road, is a Suzuki Raider R150. Yeah, I almost got one of those instead of this. Properly good looking bike. That one's, I think, the carburetor though. Still good. And it can be faster than this for a lot less money. I mean, to modify. To properly modify the new FI bikes like the Raider 150 FI and the RS150, you'd have to spend quite a bit of coin to buy a new ECU and then have it tuned, or you can tune it yourself at your own risk. So yeah. Carburetors. Fuel injection is tuned with the computer, and the new ECU. Carburetors are tuned with a screwdriver. I mean, you do get better fuel economy, generally you get better fuel economy with a fuel injection bike, or car even. Which is, well, that's obvious anyway. Only lately have bikes been catching on to the fuel injection craze, even though it's been around since the 80s or 90s. Small bikes anyway. Big bikes like the R6, CBR have been fuel injection since what, 1999, 2003, something like that. Ah, yeah. Feels great to just roll through the gears of this. Well, it's a Honda, and they're known to have, you know, great feeling transmissions to motorcycles. I mean, it's just bam, bam. Feels great. And we're near where we started. Man, I don't know how to end the vlog. I don't know if I should end it now. I don't know if I've talked enough about the bike, really. You're just gonna have to forgive me. It would have been easier if I had another bike to directly compare it to the next day and then maybe release 2 videos, but also I do have to note, it's an underbone bike, so it's light and it's small, and as such, when it runs over bumps, you feel the bumps. It's just a thing that they do. I mean, this is one of the more comfortable ones, and I still don't think it's that comfortable. Not that I'm complaining. Well, no, I suppose I am, but it's alright. I can live with it. I have been living with it. Just that I've test rode other bikes like 600s, 700s, and they were all more comfortable than this, even the sports bikes. Somebody's crossing, yep. That looked decently set up. Oh, what are we doing? Okay. Another RS150. That one's in black. Too early to party though. That's such a shame. Check the mirrors whenever you can. Oh, that's also another thing I forgot to point out. The mirrors on this bike are actually great. They're really good. Like, you're never going to find an aftermarket mirror that's better than this. This is as good as it gets. In through a bit of a packed area. It is noteworthy that I'm not on stock tires anymore. I already wore out the stock tires. They were pretty slippery, but then again, most bikes when you get them new come with cheapo tires, so they're kind of slippery. I switched to Metzeler Sportex, and they're great. They're really grippy, really grippy. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, this bike is actually liquid cooled. Like, it has a radiator. I mean, most of you probably already know that. But it has a radiator with the coolant and everything, and every once in a while I have to top it up. I mean, that's a really long while between top-ups of coolant, and I think that's normal. I mean, it's normal with my cars, so I think it's pretty normal here too. The carbureted Raider, I'm not sure if it's liquid cooled. I think the little thing we see in front that looks like a radiator on the Raider R150, I think that's an oil cooler and not really a radiator. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a radiator. Alright, now we're gonna pull on to everybody's favorite road here in this country. God, and the sun's in my eyes. Yeah, clutchless shifting is possible with this. The clutch is fairly light, by the way. Like, you can easily, like, go to town on it without it straining out your left hand. And I'm not that strong. Well, I'll show you about the acceleration again. Yeah, perfectly fast. For me, on the road anyway. So yeah, I think I'll end my motovlog here. Pretty nice place. Yeah, I'm new to this whole thing, so if you leave any comments or constructive criticism, or it could be destructive criticism, I don't know, whatever you feel like leaving, leave it in the description. Also leave in the description what bikes you might want me to review, and what bikes you might want me to review, and I'll see what I can do about it. So, ciao.